This might surprise you. Santorini was born from fire. This stunning island in the Aegean Sea has a dramatic backstory rooted in one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history. Approximately 3,600 years ago, the Minoan eruption unleashed a cataclysmic explosion that reshaped the land into the iconic crescent we admire today. The result was a massive caldera, which you can still see, with towering cliffs plunging down to the mesmerizing blue waters below. As you walk along these cliffs, you can witness the remnants of volcanic activity, such as the unique black volcanic sand beaches that line the shore. Every year, millions of visitors flock to Santorini to bask in its beauty, especially during sunset, when the sky is ablaze with vivid hues of orange, pink, and purple. But beyond the stunning views, there lies an ancient tale of nature's immense power. When you explore the charming streets or relax on its distinctive beaches, take a moment to appreciate the fiery history beneath your feet that created this enchanting paradise. Is it really true that Venice gondolas are all black? It's a fascinating tradition rooted in history. In the 16th century, the Venetian authorities decided that all gondolas should be painted black to foster an air of elegance and prevent competition among gondoliers. At that time, colorful gondolas became a source of rivalry, with each gondolier trying to outdo the others in vibrancy and decoration. The black paint served as a visual rule that unified the stunning waterways of Venice, allowing everyone to enjoy the serene beauty of the canals without the distraction of extravagant displays of wealth. This decision not only leveled the playing field, but also established a timeless aesthetic that defines Venice today. Interestingly, not all gondolas stick to this rule. Those that belong to high-ranking officials can proudly showcase bright colors and elaborate decorations. So, whether you're taking a romantic ride or simply enjoying the view, remember that the elegant black gondolas hold a rich story of social equality and artistic beauty, reflecting the unique spirit of Venice. Most people don't know this, but Hattie McDaniel made history. In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for her iconic role as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's win was groundbreaking, fundamentally shifting the representation of African Americans in Hollywood during an era rife with racial discrimination. The Oscar ceremony took place in Los Angeles, and despite the deeply segregated society, she delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech that resonated with many audiences. McDaniel's achievement not only marked a personal triumph, but also opened doors for future generations of actors and actresses of color, proving that success was achievable in a challenging industry. Interestingly, her historic win occurred at a time when opportunities for black performers were often limited to stereotypical roles. Yet Hattie shone brightly through her incredible talent and unwavering determination. Today we honor her legacy and reflect on how we can continue advocating for diversity and inclusivity in cinema, ensuring that her trailblazing spirit inspires future filmmakers and artists. How can we ensure that her contributions are never forgotten? Hard to believe, but Sahara teems with life. This vast landscape, often seen as just scorching sands, is surprisingly alive with over 500 plant species. The Sahara Desert, covering about 3.6 million square miles, is home to remarkable flora that has evolved extraordinary adaptations to survive extreme heat and aridity. Take the date palm, for instance. Its leaves can store water, allowing it to endure prolonged droughts. Then there are the succulents, which have fleshy water-storing tissues, perfect for tough conditions. Other plants develop deep root systems that reach underground water sources, ensuring survival where most wouldn't stand a chance. Some even feature waxy coatings, acting like protective shields against moisture loss. This remarkable flora is vital for the desert's ecosystem, providing food and shelter for a range of animals from insects to larger mammals. Moreover, these plants help stabilize the sandy soil, preventing erosion. So next time you envision the Sahara as nothing more than a desolate expanse, remember it's a vibrant habitat, showcasing nature's ingenuity and resilience in the harshest environments. Hard to believe, but more sheep live in the Faroe Islands. This stunning archipelago, a proud autonomous region of Denmark, has an astonishing sheep population of about 80,000, vastly outnumbering its human residents, which total around 50,000. This unique sheep-to-person ratio not only makes the Faroe Islands a fascinating destination for animal lovers, but also reveals the integral role that these sheep play in local culture. The sheep freely roam the rolling hills and dramatic cliffs, creating a picturesque landscape that attracts curious travelers from around the world. Local residents engage in sheep farming, a practice deeply embedded in their lifestyle and economy. The high-quality wool produced is turned into traditional clothing items, while tender lamb dishes grace many dining tables, celebrated as a culinary delicacy. More than just livestock, these fluffy inhabitants symbolize the island's rural charm and contribute to the enchanting scenery that envelops the landscape. Whether grazing peacefully or frolicking in the meadows, the sheep of the Faroe Islands truly enrich the experience of this extraordinary locale. Did you know that underground cities exist in Turkey? In the heart of Cappadocia lies Derinkuyu, the world's largest underground city, a mind-boggling marvel of ancient engineering. Imagine a hidden city capable of sheltering up to 20,000 people, along with their livestock and supplies, all hidden beneath the surface. Constructed in response to the threats of war and invasion, this extraordinary subterranean network features multiple levels descending approximately 60 meters. Visitors can find everything from cozy homes and kitchens to essential wine cellars and serene chapels. Ingeniously designed air shafts not only keep the air fresh, but also allow natural light to filter in, creating a surprisingly welcoming atmosphere underground. Advanced ventilation systems ensure a comfortable climate for those living below, while massive stone doors can be rolled shut to safeguard inhabitants from danger. Derinkuyu serves as a captivating reminder of human resilience and creativity. Nowadays, tourists can explore its narrow corridors and spacious chambers, stepping into the past and experiencing the clever adaptations of those who once sought refuge from the tumult above. What secrets might this ancient wonder still hold? Prepare to be amazed by Komodo dragon's unique reproduction. This incredible ability, known as parthenogenesis, allows female Komodo dragons to produce offspring without a male partner. Acting like a superpower in the wild, this unique reproductive strategy results in all-male hatchlings, which raises intriguing questions about the survival tactics of this species. In the isolated environments of Indonesia, where these giant reptiles thrive, this method becomes essential when finding a mate is challenging. Female Komodo dragons, the largest lizards on Earth, can ensure the continuation of their lineage even in the harshest conditions thanks to this unusual capability. While parthenogenesis is not the primary mode of reproduction, most dragon hatchlings come from fertilized eggs that provide genetic diversity. It's a fascinating adaptation that showcases nature's creativity. This reproductive phenomenon allows the mother to pass on her genes, enhancing the species' chances of survival. Next time you marvel at the wonders of wildlife, remember the remarkable female Komodo dragon and her extraordinary ability to create life independently. Did you know the Nike logo started as a student project? It's a fascinating journey that kicks off in 1971, when graphic design student Carolyn Davidson crossed paths with Phil Knight, co-founder of Nike. Knight was launching his new athletic shoe company and needed a logo that embodied speed and dynamism. Davidson took on the challenge and sketched the now famous swoosh for a mere $35. This small payment now seems insignificant compared to the logo's monumental influence on the brand and sports culture. The swoosh quickly became a powerful symbol, transcending its simple design to represent a spirit of athleticism and achievement recognized worldwide. Remarkably, as a token of gratitude, Nike later awarded Davidson 500 shares of company stock. Over the years, those shares, once practically worthless, have ballooned in value thanks to Nike's soaring success, now estimated at around $1 million. This tale of creativity and unexpected reward serves as a reminder that monumental achievements can arise from the most modest of beginnings. Who knows what your next project might become? Is it really true that thunder echoes over great distances? You might be amazed to discover that the sound of thunder can be heard from an astounding distance of up to 15 miles. This incredible range varies with the storm's intensity and size. When a lightning bolt strikes, it heats the surrounding air to extreme temperatures, causing the air to rapidly expand. This swift expansion creates sound waves, resulting in the thunder we hear. If the storm is particularly large and ferocious, the thunder can be even louder, allowing those sound waves to travel further. On the flip side, smaller storms might only produce a faint crackle or distant rumble. Factors like humidity and wind direction play crucial roles in how well sound travels. For instance, higher humidity can help carry sound waves more effectively, while specific wind patterns can either amplify or diminish their reach. So the next time you find yourself listening to thunder rolling in the distance, remember that it's not just an ordinary sound. It's nature's powerful voice stretching out across the landscape. Here's a wild fact about psychological distress. It's a complex issue that stirs deep feelings of anxiety, sadness, and overwhelming stress. Psychological distress is commonly experienced, but often misunderstood, especially by those who haven't faced its painful depths. This emotional condition can emerge from various sources such as traumatic events, chronic illness, or relentless societal pressures. Unlike the physical symptoms of sickness that visibly manifest and can be treated with remedies, psychological distress remains largely invisible. This hidden nature can lead to a sense of isolation, shame, or frustration, preventing individuals from seeking help when they need it most. The impact of these feelings can ripple through every area of life, severely affecting relationships, work performance, and overall well-being. Yet, there is hope. Engaging in open conversations about mental health and seeking support from friends, family, or mental health professionals can pave the way to recovery. Finding effective coping strategies is crucial, and taking that first brave step by acknowledging one's feelings can be transformative. Why not spark a conversation about mental health today? Can you believe a hard drive weighed 500 pounds? Back in 1980, IBM made a monumental shift in the data storage landscape by introducing the first 1 gigabyte hard drive, which weighed an astounding 500 pounds. Lifting that enormous machine was nearly impossible for an average person. Yet, despite its size, this hard drive represented a huge leap forward, with a price tag of $40,000. To put this into perspective, today's smartphones, or even pocket-sized flash drives, can hold hundreds of gigabytes and are incredibly lightweight. This innovation wasn't merely about bulk and cost. It marked a pivotal moment in how we store and access vast amounts of information. At that point in history, the tech industry was preparing for a storage revolution, and this hefty hard drive served as a crucial stepping stone toward the sleek, powerful devices we use today. So, the next time you effortlessly upload a photo or stream a movie, pause for a moment to appreciate the journey from that colossal 500-pound hard drive, which was roughly the size of a refrigerator, to the compact technology you now hold in your hand. Here's something incredible about global debt soaring. In 2016, the world found itself in a staggering financial position, as the total debt skyrocketed to over $199 trillion. This amount isn't just a number. It embodies the money owed by various entities, including governments, businesses, and everyday individuals. To illustrate the seriousness of this situation, consider that only about $80.9 trillion was available in cash and bank deposits, making our debts more than 2.5 times the money readily accessible. This considerable gap prompts crucial questions about the global economy's stability and the financial health of nations. Many countries struggled with overwhelming national debt, while consumers frequently battled mounting credit card bills and personal loans. In our credit-driven society, grasping how such immense debt can coexist with limited accessible cash is key to understanding larger economic patterns. Are we too dependent on borrowing? How might this disproportionate balance affect future generations? As global debts surge and savings dwindle, it's essential to examine how societies tackle their finances and the challenges looming on the horizon. Here's a wild fact about Laos and its treasures. Laos holds a remarkable, yet sobering title. It's the most bombed country in the world. During the Vietnam War from 1964 to 1973, the United States conducted a massive bombing campaign across Laos, aimed at disrupting communication lines for opposing forces. An estimated 2 million tons of bombs were dropped, leaving a haunting legacy that affects daily life even today. However, the story of Laos is not just one of conflict, but also of resilience and natural beauty. This picturesque nation, situated in the heart of Southeast Asia, is home to the majestic Mekong River, which flows through verdant landscapes and supports a myriad of wildlife. The river is crucial for local communities, providing water for agriculture and fishing, and fostering rich biodiversity. Among its jewels lies the stunning archipelago of Siphan Don, known for its 4,000 islands, tranquil lagoons, and the rare Irrawaddy dolphin. Today, Laos is evolving, blending its historical scars with a vibrant future, making it a destination of both wonder and reflection. Let's uncover the truth about Thailand's wild weather shifts. The tropical climate of Thailand makes it a captivating destination, known for its warm days that attract sun-seekers year-round. However, this sunny reputation isn't uniform across the entire country. In northern Thailand, particularly in regions like Chiang Mai, winter can be surprisingly chilly. Temperatures can drop low enough to produce frost, requiring locals and visitors alike to reach for a jacket during the brisk evenings. Conversely, central and southern Thailand turn up the heat, with cities like Bangkok and beach hotspots regularly hitting a sizzling 35 degrees Celsius or more. This significant temperature variation stems from the country's diverse geography, which includes mountains, valleys, and coastline that all influence local weather patterns. The contrasting climates, from the cool northern highlands to the tropical warmth of the south, create unique experiences for all types of travelers. So, whether you're trekking through lush mountainous terrain or lounging on a sun-kissed beach, Thailand's dynamic weather ensures there's an ideal spot waiting for you no matter the season. Hard to believe, but giraffes barely sleep at all. These magnificent animals, known for their towering height and long necks, only manage about 30 to 60 minutes of sleep each day. This sleep is divided into short naps lasting just 5 to 10 minutes, primarily while standing. Giraffes possess a remarkable system of ligaments in their legs that allows them to lock their limbs in place, maintaining stability without requiring muscle tension. This unique adaptation enables them to catch some much-needed rest in a vulnerable state. However, it's only when they feel completely secure that they lie down to experience REM sleep, curling their necks backward in a surprisingly stable pose. This unusual sleeping routine is believed to be a defense mechanism, helping them stay alert against predators in the wild. Because of this threat perception, giraffes have one of the shortest sleep durations in the animal kingdom. Their need for vigilance often outweighs the need for rest, highlighting an extraordinary survival tactic that has fascinated scientists and wildlife enthusiasts alike. Have you ever wondered why chimpanzees communicate like us? Chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, use a remarkable array of vocal sounds, gestures, and expressions to convey meaning, much like humans do. They have developed over 30 distinct vocal calls that serve various purposes, such as signaling food sources or alerting others to danger. Each chimp group has its own unique dialect, effectively creating a cultural trait that is passed down from elders to younger members. This rich communication includes intentional gestures such as hand waves and chest beats, which express urgency or even an invitation to join. In controlled environments like research labs, some chimps have demonstrated an impressive ability to understand hundreds of human words and symbols, illustrating their capacity for complex and abstract thought. What's fascinating is that these apes do not merely imitate. They adapt their communication, teach one another, and even express emotions and plans. Understanding how chimps communicate sheds light on the origins of human language and offers profound insights into the evolution of intelligence within our species. Prepare to be amazed by the Miracle Garden. This extraordinary floral attraction in Dubai is not just any garden. It holds the title of the largest flower garden in the world. Spanning over 72,000 square meters, the Miracle Garden showcases an impressive 150 million flowers, all brilliantly arranged into stunning designs that captivate visitors. Open from November to April, the garden transforms into a vibrant paradise during the cooler months, inviting people from around the globe to explore its artistic beauty. As you wander through the garden, you'll discover a magnificent flower tunnel where colorful petals wrap around you, creating a whimsical embrace. The eye-catching floral castle, reminiscent of a magical fairy tale, invites you to take pictures and bask in its enchanting charm. Each season, the garden evolves with new imaginative displays, ensuring that returning visitors always find something fresh to admire. Whether you're an avid nature enthusiast, a photography buff, or just seeking a delightful day out, the Miracle Garden promises a breathtaking experience that will leave you in awe of nature's artistry. Are you ready to step into this floral wonderland? Hard to believe, but lemons float in water. It might seem unusual, yet when you toss a lemon into a swimming pool, it bobs happily at the surface, while its green counterpart, the lime, sinks straight to the bottom. What's happening here? This intriguing phenomenon relates to the structure of these citrus fruits. Lemons boast thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, decreasing their overall density compared to water. As a result, they remain buoyant and cheerfully afloat. In sharp contrast, limes possess tighter, denser skins with far fewer air pockets. Consequently, they weigh more for their size and don't enjoy the same floating fun. This delightful contrast showcases nature's whimsical approach to design and buoyancy. Understanding how simple traits like rind structure can influence behavior in water encourages us to appreciate the diversity in the natural world. So, whether you're squeezing lemon juice for a refreshing beverage or zesting lime for a zesty dish, remember that these little differences can lead to surprising outcomes in our everyday encounters. What other wonders await in the world of fruits? Can you imagine that lakes can explode? Limnic eruptions are one of nature's most startling phenomena, turning calm lakes into deadly gas explosions. This rare event occurs when carbon dioxide accumulates in the deep waters of a lake, becoming trapped under immense pressure. When this pressure exceeds the lake's capacity, an explosive release of gas can happen, sending water and everything on its surface soaring into the air. A tragic example unfolded in 1986 at Lake Nyos in Cameroon, where a sudden limnic eruption unleashed a colossal cloud of carbon dioxide, devastating nearby villages and claiming nearly 1,800 lives in the process. This catastrophe shocked the world and drew attention to the potential dangers of these lakes. In response, scientists have committed to studying these eruptions and developing preventive measures. One key technique, known as degassing, involves carefully releasing the trapped gas to significantly reduce pressure. By enhancing our understanding of these lakes and implementing safety strategies, we can better protect communities living near them from the threat of catastrophic events. How can we further safeguard our environment? What if I told you Finland loves coffee like no other? Finland has earned the title of the world's top coffee consumer, with each citizen sipping an astounding 26 pounds annually. Imagine the number of steaming cups that makes, enough to fill countless giant mugs. This impressive feat isn't solely due to the sheer number of coffee shops scattered across the country. It's deeply rooted in a cherished cultural tradition known as kahvihetki, or coffee break. These breaks, integral to the Finnish workday, offer a perfect excuse to pause, engage in conversations, and enjoy a warm cup of coffee. The cool Finnish climate likely fuels this delightful ritual, making a hot beverage all the more comforting when temperatures dip. Most Finns prefer their coffee black, often opting for lighter roasts that allow the coffee's unique flavors to shine through. Whether enjoyed during a quiet afternoon at home or during lively exchanges with colleagues, coffee transcends being just a drink in Finland. It's a beloved lifestyle, so why not embrace this joyful tradition and savor a cup of coffee today? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Padang women elongate their necks. The Karen Padang tribe, also known as the Kayan Lahui, captivates people with a unique cultural practice that has fascinated observers for centuries. From as young as 5 years old, girls start wearing a series of brass rings around their necks, an ordinary sight within their communities, but an extraordinary statement about beauty and identity. As they age, these women continue to add rings, which can weigh up to 20 pounds by adulthood. This practice compresses their collarbones over time, creating the dramatic illusion of a long neck, highly regarded as a symbol of grace and beauty among the Padang. Many believe this tradition serves not only as a rite of passage, but also as a vital connection to their ancestry and cultural beliefs. However, this tradition raises critical questions about beauty standards and cultural misconceptions in today's world, especially when viewed through the eyes of outsiders. For the Padang women, these rings are proud markers of their heritage, even as discussions about body image and modernization evolve. How will this tradition adapt in the future? Prepare to be amazed by the Indy 500 thrills. This legendary race, held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, is a crown jewel in the world of motorsports. Known as the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500 attracts over 300,000 fans to the track each Memorial Day weekend, creating an exhilarating atmosphere filled with excitement and energy. It isn't just about speed. The race is steeped in time-honored traditions, including the famous driving the pace car and the iconic command, "Gentlemen, start your engines." Each year, the 500-mile race features elite drivers from across the globe, all competing not just for a trophy, but for a lasting legacy in motorsport history. As cars zoom around the track at heart-pounding speeds, the roar of the engines resonates through the stands, leaving fans breathless. Additionally, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway hosts lively festivities and tailgating that enhance the overall experience, making it more than just a race day. From legendary figures like AJ Foyt to modern icons like Helio Castroneves, the Indy 500 has spawned countless unforgettable moments. Would you dare to feel that rush in person? Prepare to be amazed by peaceful borders. The Canada-US border stretches an impressive 5,025 miles, making it the longest international boundary free of military patrols. This remarkable feature not only signifies a commitment to peaceful coexistence, but also cultivates a strong sense of trust and collaboration between the two nations. Sharing breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, Canada and the United States enjoy a vibrant economic partnership as well. Instead of checkpoints armed with troops, this border facilitates friendly customs and simplified immigration processes. It stands in stark contrast to the traditional view of borders as conflict zones. Families, tourists, and workers cross this boundary seamlessly, often venturing into stunning natural parks that span both countries. The spirit of cooperation extends beyond simple travel. It enables joint ventures such as environmental conservation programs and collaborative disaster responses. This extraordinary dynamic at the Canada-US border is a testament to how two nations can thrive together, suggesting that friendship and understanding are the cornerstones of successful international relations. Could this model inspire other parts of the world? Guess what really drives a giant anteater's meals? The giant anteater, with its remarkable adaptations, uses a tongue that can stretch up to 2 feet long to feast on its favorite snacks: termites and ants. Despite having no teeth and a jaw that barely opens, evolution has given this creature a unique and effective feeding strategy. Its tongue is covered in backward-facing spines and a thick, sticky saliva, allowing it to dart in and out of termite mounds and ant nests with astonishing speed, up to 140 times per minute. Each meal can include a staggering 30,000 insects, all effortlessly consumed thanks to its powerful claws that tear through tough nest walls. The anteater's specialized elongated skull and muscular tongue propel its feeding technique to new heights of efficiency. Interestingly, digestion occurs externally, as enzymes in the anteater's stomach begin breaking down the tough exoskeletons of its prey, aided by strong acids. This bizarre but brilliant system offers a straightforward solution: no chewing required. Instead, the anteater relies entirely on suction efficiency to combat the formidable ant colonies. Here's a wild fact about ukuleles in Salt Lake City. This quirky law makes it illegal to carry an unwrapped ukulele on the street, presenting a strange twist in the city's legal narrative. The exact origins of this regulation remain unclear, but its unusual nature adds a layer of humor to Salt Lake City's vibrant culture. Renowned for its breathtaking mountain vistas and outdoor activities, the city also harbors a history of eccentric laws that echo its community spirit. The ukulele, a cheerful musical instrument, symbolizes joy, so it's fascinating to think about the prohibition in such an animated environment. Some suggest that this law was designed to protect musicians' instruments against the elements, while others argue it might discourage disruptive street performances. Regardless of the reason, it's important for visitors to be aware of local laws, especially those who adore music and plan to strum a tune. So if you wander through the streets of Salt Lake City with a ukulele in hand, make sure to keep it wrapped securely to sidestep any legal hiccups. Did you know that bees are nature's little chemists? Their remarkable ability to make honey is a testament to teamwork and efficiency among these tiny but industrious creatures. It takes around 1 million flower visits for bees to gather enough nectar to produce just 1 kilogram of honey. When a bee sets off on its nectar-collecting mission, it uses its specialized long tongue to sip up the sweet liquid found within flowers. This nectar is rich in sugars, but has a high water content. The bee stores this nectar in a unique stomach known as the honey stomach, which is separate from its regular stomach. After returning to the hive, the bee regurgitates the nectar and passes it to fellow worker bees. These bees then engage in a fascinating transformation process, spreading the nectar throughout the hive and vigorously fanning it with their wings. This action evaporates excess water, resulting in thicker, sweeter honey. This golden substance not only serves as a vital food source for bees, particularly during cold winter months, but it also delights humans worldwide. So the next time you savor honey on your breakfast, remember the immense effort of a small army of bees and 1 million flowers that contributed to that sweet treat. Did you know that The Matrix shaped fashion trends forever? When The Matrix hit theaters in 1999, it wasn't just a cinematic marvel. It ignited a fashion revolution that transformed clothing styles worldwide. The film introduced a striking cyberpunk aesthetic featuring sleek black leather coats, combat boots, and oversized sunglasses, which resonated with audiences and inspired a major shift in everyday fashion. Suddenly, people began adopting this edgy, high-tech look, with characters like Neo and Trinity becoming iconic style figures. Their bold outfits encouraged fans to mirror their fashion choices, blurring the lines between pop culture and personal attire. This influence extended beyond casual wear, seeping into high-fashion runways where designers began fusing futuristic elements with classic designs. The Matrix aesthetic turned into a cultural phenomenon, resonating through various subcultures, from goth to skater, each adopting and adapting the film's signature style. Today, when you spot someone sporting a black leather coat and sunglasses, you're witnessing the enduring legacy of a film that not only entertained, but forever altered the landscape of fashion. You might be shocked to learn that wolves run on their toes. These magnificent creatures have evolved a remarkable way of moving, showcasing a unique adaptation that enhances their hunting skills. By running on their toes, wolves gain exceptional agility, allowing them to make quick stops and sharp turns while pursuing prey. Imagine a wolf darting after a deer through dense forest. Its nimble footwork enables it to navigate obstacles effortlessly. This toe-running technique not only improves their speed and movement, but also protects their paw pads from damage, enabling them to cover vast distances without injury. Wolves are social animals, often working in packs to outsmart their quarry. Their impressive agility combined with keen senses makes them formidable hunters of the wild. They rely on teamwork to encircle and trap their prey, showcasing a blend of physical prowess and strategic planning. Next time you hear howling in the night or see wolves on nature documentaries, remember this fascinating aspect of their running ability. It's just one of the many amazing traits that make wolves such successful survivors in their natural habitats. Hard to believe, but sloths are excellent swimmers. While many envision sloths as slow-moving tree dwellers, these unique creatures exhibit surprising aquatic abilities. In the lush rainforests of Central and South America, sloths utilize their long arms and powerful forelimbs to glide through water. They can reach speeds of up to 3 meters per minute, showcasing a remarkable transformation from their park bench demeanor on land. Their buoyant bodies, made even more effective by a slow metabolism and a layer of fat, enable them to float effortlessly, making swimming an essential skill for survival. Interestingly, sloths can hold their breath underwater for up to 40 seconds, a tactic they employ to evade predators or traverse swampy areas. Young sloths begin their swimming lessons just weeks after birth, highlighting the importance of this ability. In their watery habitats, swimming isn't merely a way to escape, it's critical for navigating the intricate waterways that define their forest homes. So the next time you think of sloths, remember, they are not just tree huggers, but also graceful swimmers. What if I told you hyenas don't laugh for joy? The iconic cackling of the spotted hyena is a fascinating form of communication, filled with depth and meaning. While it might sound like a comedic performance, each laugh, giggle, or whoop actually conveys crucial social information about age, sex, emotional state, and status within the clan hierarchy. For instance, these vocalizations can signal submission during feeding disputes or summon allies during hunts. In fact, scientists have identified over 30 distinct call types, with each one serving a specific purpose. Moreover, the intensity and frequency of a hyena's laugh can indicate its level of hunger or stress, providing insight into its immediate circumstances. In cooperative hunting scenarios, these vocal cues become instrumental in organizing ambush strategies and flanking tactics, proving that their laughter is anything but random. Far from aimless noise, hyena laughter is structured and vital to the intricate social dynamics of their cunning female-led societies. Understanding their vocalizations reveals the complex lives of these misunderstood mammals. Who knew laughter could carry so much weight? Have you ever wondered why olives differ in color? It's a fascinating truth that both green and black olives originate from the same tree, scientifically known as Olea europaea. The key distinction lies not in the tree, but in the stages of maturity at which the olives are harvested. Green olives are picked while still young and firm, just before they reach full ripeness. This early harvesting results in their characteristic crisp texture and tangy flavor, making them perfect for zesty dishes like tapenade or salads. In contrast, black olives remain on the tree longer, allowing them to ripen and develop a deep, rich color. This maturation process softens their flesh and brings out a more mellow taste, which is favored in many Mediterranean recipes. Besides their delightful flavors, olives are packed with healthy fats, antioxidants, and possess anti-inflammatory properties, making them a nutritious choice. So, whether you enjoy the sharp bite of green olives or the smooth richness of black olives, remember they share a common origin, showcasing a beautiful unison in culinary delight. Why exactly does the triangle trade still shock us? This gruesome system, integral to the Atlantic slave trade, reveals the inhumanity of treating people as mere products. The triangle trade consisted of 3 perilous legs. First, European ships departed for West Africa, where countless individuals were brutally captured and sold into slavery. The second leg transported these enslaved people to the Caribbean, where they endured unimaginable hardships, laboring on plantations to cultivate lucrative cash crops like sugar and tobacco. These crops, rich in value, were then shipped back to New England, where they were traded for manufactured goods like tools, clothing, and rum. The final leg saw these goods journey back to Africa, perpetuating the horrifying cycle of exploitation and greed. This trade not only enriched European powers, but also decimated communities, uprooted families, and left a profound cultural scar on societies. Millions of lives were forever altered as individuals were torn from their heritage and reduced to commodities. Recognizing the lasting impact of the triangle trade helps us understand the resilience of those affected and the necessity of confronting these painful truths in our history. Is it really true that Alaska is the largest state? This incredible state is more than just vast landscapes. It's a giant when it comes to size. Alaska is so enormous that it could easily hold Texas, California, and Montana all at once within its borders. Covering approximately 663,300 square miles, Alaska is the largest state in the U.S. by a long shot. Interestingly, its size surpasses that of all but 18 countries in the world. Imagine embarking on a road trip from one end to the other. You would traverse majestic mountain ranges, immense forests, and sprawling tundra. Alaska is also home to remarkable natural wonders, including the breathtaking Denali National Park, where you'll find North America's highest peak. This rugged state hosts diverse wildlife, such as bears, moose, and migrating whales, creating an extraordinary ecosystem that captivates nature lovers. Additionally, Alaska's coastline stretches over 6,600 miles, featuring stunning fjords, dramatic glaciers, and countless islands. So next time you hear someone mention Alaska, remember just how remarkably large and diverse it truly is. Most people don't know this, but axolotls regenerate limbs. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, is a unique amphibian hailing from Mexico, but its abilities go beyond just being an exotic pet. This striking creature is remarkable not only for its perpetual larval form, complete with feathery gills and a life spent underwater, but also for its extraordinary regenerative capabilities. Imagine losing a limb and effortlessly regrowing it without a scar. Axolotls achieve this through a specialized process. When an axolotl sustains an injury, it forms a blastema, which is a group of cells that behave like embryonic stem cells. These extraordinary cells work tirelessly to recreate entire limbs, spinal cords, and even parts of the brain, all while avoiding the scarring that typically accompanies healing in other species. Excitingly, researchers are delving into the axolotl genome to uncover the specific genes that enable these regenerative abilities. This groundbreaking research could pave the way for innovative medical treatments for humans, particularly in tissue repair and spinal cord injuries. The axolotl's secrets may unlock answers that could change the future of regenerative medicine. You might be shocked to learn that Romans valued education. In ancient Rome, education for the elite wasn't limited to mere literacy. It encompassed the mastery of three pivotal arts: grammar, rhetoric, and logic. Grammar formed the backbone of effective communication, teaching students to craft sentences that captivated audiences and conveyed messages clearly. Imagine the thrill of learning to articulate thoughts so compellingly that people would listen intently. Rhetoric, on the other hand, was all about persuasion. It prepared students to defend ideas and influence others through dynamic speeches, a skill highly sought after in Roman politics and judicial debates. Those who mastered rhetoric could command attention and sway public opinion with their oratory prowess. Logic, the third essential art, trained minds to analyze arguments, discern truths, and detect fallacies. Together, these skills created a foundation for educated Romans, enabling them to emerge as influential leaders and insightful thinkers. The remarkable legacy of grammar, rhetoric, and logic continues to shape modern education today. So, the next time you engage in a debate or compose an essay, remember that you are echoing the rich tradition of ancient Roman thought. Here's what actually happens when lizards run on water. The common basilisk, often dubbed the Jesus Christ lizard, is a remarkable creature that can sprint across water surfaces. This fascinating ability comes from its large hind feet, equipped with fringe-like scales that help to create tiny air pockets beneath them. When startled, a basilisk can move rapidly, up to 20 steps per second, allowing it to stay above the water for distances of up to 5 meters before it starts to sink. These amazing creatures are particularly adept at escaping predators, with younger basilisks being the fastest runners, darting across streams and rivers in a flash. The mechanics behind their ability to run on water combine elements of speed and physics, showcasing the wonders of evolution. In fact, engineers are inspired by their unique foot structure and mode of movement as they work on designing biomimetic robots capable of navigating liquid surfaces. The basilisk demonstrates that running on water is not just a fanciful idea from religious texts. It's a stunning example of nature's ingenuity. You might be shocked to learn that Hawaii has black sand. Hawaii's Punaluu Beach is an extraordinary destination, renowned for its stunning black sand, which draws thousands of visitors each year. The distinctive dark color originates from volcanic activity. Tiny fragments of lava that have been ground down over time create this magnificent shoreline. This beach serves as a striking reminder of the island's dynamic geological processes. When volcanoes erupt, they release molten rock that cools and forms basalt. As natural forces like wind and waves wear away the basalt over time, fine grains of black sand are produced, resulting in an eye-catching contrast against the vibrant turquoise waters of the Pacific Ocean. Punaluu Beach not only showcases this geological marvel, but also provides a habitat for sea turtles, which can often be seen basking in the sun. Visiting this beach is not just about enjoying its beauty. It's about stepping into a living testament to Earth's ever-changing landscape. So, why not add Punaluu Beach to your travel list and explore the mysteries held within its sands? Hard to believe, but fermented shark is a delicacy. Hakarl, an iconic dish from Iceland, is unlike anything you've probably tasted. Made from Greenland shark, this traditional delicacy undergoes a remarkable fermentation process that makes it safe and palatable. The meat of the Greenland shark contains harmful substances like urea and trimethylamine oxide, making it potentially dangerous if eaten fresh. However, the magic of fermentation transforms this unique catch into an essential part of Icelandic cuisine. After being caught, the shark is cleaned and placed in a pit for several months, allowing the natural fermentation to break down the toxins. This method not only detoxifies the meat, but also develops Hakarl's strong distinctive flavor and pungent smell, a mix reminiscent of ammonia and strong cheese. Typically served in small cubes, Hakarl pairs nicely with a shot of Icelandic schnapps or a slice of dense rye bread. While the taste might take some getting used to, many locals and daring food enthusiasts embrace Hakarl as a unique culinary adventure steeped in tradition. For those bold enough to sample it, Hakarl celebrates Iceland's culinary ingenuity and its rich wild landscapes. Prepare to be amazed by warranty costs. It's a puzzling situation that many encounter while shopping for electronics. Imagine stepping into a store, eager to purchase the latest gadget, only to be greeted by a sales pitch for an extended warranty. But here's the kicker. These warranties often price out comparably to the average repair cost for that very device. This discrepancy raises an important question. Why invest in a warranty when setting aside those funds for repairs could be more beneficial? Many consumers mistakenly believe warranties provide significant savings over time. However, research confirms that most electronics remain glitch-free during their warranty period. In fact, when devices do fail, typical malfunctions are often already covered by a manufacturer's warranty. While extended warranties might offer a sense of security, it's crucial to evaluate their true value against the actual probability of requiring repairs. In numerous instances, a more prudent approach could involve saving that warranty fee for future repairs or practicing careful device usage, making financial sense without unnecessary expenses. Is it really true that squirrels remember hidden nuts? Believe it or not, these clever creatures excel at recalling the locations of hundreds of buried nuts. Squirrels possess an incredible spatial memory, allowing them to find up to 300 food caches months after they've buried them. Their remarkable ability relies on environmental cues, such as the unique shape of a tree, specific patterns of rocks, or even the slope of the land. This process is not based on scent. Instead, squirrels utilize cognitive and visual strategies for memory. Scientific studies demonstrate this skill as squirrels can pinpoint their own buried food even when deceivers are placed nearby. Even more fascinating is their tactic of deceptive caching, where they pretend to bury nuts while being observed, later relocating the genuine stash. Indigenous myths in North America highlight squirrels as resourceful and cunning, a portrayal supported by their actual behaviors. This sophisticated strategy not only aids their survival in winter months, but also contributes to forest regeneration, as forgotten nuts sprout into new trees, making squirrels unexpectedly valuable reforestation agents. How incredible is that? What if I told you happiness often beats wealth? It's fascinating how our desires for wealth and happiness can shape our lives. Research reveals that when individuals chase wealth, they frequently concentrate on selfish motivations, such as personal gain or social status. In contrast, the pursuit of happiness often springs from selfless motivations, like helping others and nurturing strong relationships. This crucial difference emphasizes the importance of balancing these two aspirations for our overall well-being. When we prioritize kindness and community alongside our ambitions, we cultivate a sense of belonging and purpose. Envision a world where people actively seek to uplift one another while also achieving financial stability. Such harmony not only leads to individual happiness, but also enhances the well-being of entire communities. Striking that delicate balance can help alleviate stress and boost life satisfaction. So how can we begin to integrate these pursuits into our everyday lives? By emphasizing gratitude and giving back, we can elevate our own happiness while simultaneously enriching the lives of those around us. Prepare to be amazed by silent hunting owls. Owls are truly extraordinary creatures, primarily known for their ghost-like silence while flying. This remarkable ability comes from their unique feather anatomy, which distinguishes them from other birds. Owl feathers possess a soft velvety texture and serrated leading edges that disrupt airflow, effectively muffling sound. In fact, studies using high-speed microphones and wind tunnels reveal that an owl in flight produces less noise than 1/10 of what comparable-sized birds make. This incredible silence enables owls to approach their prey stealthily, making them some of the most effective nocturnal hunters on the planet. Their hunting prowess has inspired folklore, portraying owls as mysterious messengers or omens from beyond. Biomechanically, this silent flight is a perfect example of evolution's engineering, merging adaptation with survival needs. Interestingly, the design of owl wings has piqued the interest of engineers who aim to create quieter fans and drones. In both the natural world and technological advancements, the owl epitomizes how silence can transform potential into power. Turns out the truth is that unbelievable beginnings of Zara. How did it all start? It's hard to believe that one of the world's largest fashion brands began its journey in 1975 with a humble shop in La Coruña, Spain. Founded by the innovative Amancio Ortega, Zara transformed fashion shopping forever. This trailblazing retailer introduced the fast fashion business model, revolutionizing how trends reach consumers. Instead of seasonal releases, Zara brings new clothing to stores within weeks of runway shows, making it possible for shoppers to wear the latest styles almost instantly. This approach not only keeps inventory fresh, but also captivates consumers who crave variety without waiting for the next season. Today, Zara boasts hundreds of locations around the world, having set a benchmark for how fashion retailers respond to market demands. Consumers now benefit from a heightened sense of accessibility to fashionable items without hefty price tags. As fashion continues to evolve at a rapid pace, Zara remains an influential force, constantly reshaping how we shop and what we wear. Are you ready to explore these exciting fashion possibilities? Here's something incredible about red paint on ships. The distinctive red coating on ship hulls is not just a design choice. It has historical significance, dating back centuries. In the era of wooden ships, sailors faced a persistent problem. Marine organisms like barnacles, algae, and worms would attach themselves to the hull, causing damage and reducing speed. To combat this, sailors found that copper was toxic to these unwanted hitchhikers. When mixed into paint, it created a protective barrier that not only kept vessels clean but also endowed them with a vibrant reddish hue. As a result, red hulls became a global standard among naval architects. Fast forward to today, even though most ships are crafted from steel and equipped with advanced anti-fouling coatings, the tradition of using red paint persists, particularly below the waterline. This choice plays a crucial role in maintaining efficiency at sea, as it helps save fuel, enhances speed, and lowers maintenance costs. What may initially appear to be a mere aesthetic choice is actually a long-standing solution rooted in maritime innovation. Here's a wild fact about Nigeria's population growth. Nigeria stands tall as the most populous nation on the continent, boasting a staggering population of 223 million people as of 2023. This accounts for over 16% of Africa's entire population, which is truly remarkable when you consider the vast cultural and ethnic diversity within its borders. From the bustling streets of Lagos, where the vibrant energy of daily life pulses, to the tranquil landscapes of the northern regions, Nigeria is a mosaic of traditions and languages. Experts project that if current trends continue, Nigeria's population could swell to over 400 million by 2050, positioning it as one of the world's most populous countries, even surpassing the United States. However, this population explosion presents significant challenges. The need for upgraded infrastructure, enhanced educational systems, and improved healthcare services grows more pressing as the population increases. How will Nigeria manage these demands while fostering economic growth and social stability? The unfolding story of Nigeria's demographic journey offers a captivating glimpse into the future of one of the world's most dynamic nations. Did you know that redheads unite in Tilburg every year? Each year, over 20,000 natural redheads from more than 80 countries descend upon Tilburg, Netherlands, for a vibrant event known as Redhead Days. This spectacular festival originated from a simple photography project and has blossomed into a global celebration of the unique beauty and rarity of red hair. During this exciting event, participants engage in parades, artistic workshops, and spirited storytelling sessions, all while reveling in the illumination of their fiery locks. The festival becomes a dazzling sea of copper, auburn, and strawberry blonde shades, creating an atmosphere unlike any other. Attendees share insightful tips on hair care and sun protection, while also bonding over common experiences and stereotypes they face in society. Redhead Days offers more than just a gathering. It fosters a sense of belonging and camaraderie among people who make up less than 2% of the world's population. This extraordinary celebration champions diversity and encourages all participants to embrace their unique identities with joy and pride. Did you know that Taiwan has diverse climates? Absolutely. Taiwan is a fascinating island where climate shifts dramatically from the north to the south. Up in the north, you'll find a humid subtropical climate that brings warm summers filled with moisture and mild winters that rarely dip too low. This perfect recipe for lush greenery creates a paradise for nature lovers, with vibrant vegetation dotting the landscapes. As you travel south, the climate transitions into a tropical realm, where temperatures rise and the air feels even more humid. This shift means sizzling summers, but it also offers stunning beaches and vibrant ecosystems at the southern coastline. Winters in this region are delightful, often filled with sunny skies and pleasantly cool temperatures that attract sun-seekers escaping the chill of northern regions. Whether you're roaming the lively streets of Taipei or hiking the striking Taroko Gorge, Taiwan's climate is as varied as its spectacular scenery, making it a top destination for travelers eager to experience a blend of cultural and natural wonders. Prepare to be amazed by Discover America's amazing contrasts in landscapes and cultures. From the vibrant cities to the breathtaking natural wonders, the United States is a remarkable showcase of diversity. Each state is a unique canvas painted with its own geography and cultural heritage. In Florida, you can bask on sunlit beaches, while in Colorado, the majestic Rocky Mountains offer a completely different experience with snow-capped peaks towering overhead. California invites adventurers to explore its ancient redwood forests, while Texas enchants with its vast arid deserts that stretch endlessly. The geography isn't just beautiful. It mirrors the rich tapestry of cultures shaped by indigenous peoples and waves of immigration. Picture lively Mardi Gras celebrations in New Orleans, where the streets pulse with music and color, contrasted with the peaceful serenity found in Utah's desert landscapes. This stunning variety of environments nurtures vibrant communities, each thriving in its own way. Traveling through America not only promises breathtaking adventures, but also reveals how diverse cultures coexist, making this nation a true gem of contrasts. Doesn't that ignite your curiosity to explore? Did you know that only 5% of oceans are explored? This astonishing fact reveals how little we know about the depths that cover more than 70% of our planet. Beneath the waves, vast underwater worlds hide countless mysteries and astonishing ecosystems, many of which remain completely unknown to us. Picture an expansive realm where bizarre creatures thrive, coral reefs shimmer in colors we have yet to witness, and dramatic underwater landscapes await discovery. The ocean is not just a sprawling body of water. It is a realm of extremes, with crushing pressures and total darkness in its deepest reaches. This challenging environment poses significant hurdles for researchers, making exploration a complex endeavor. Thankfully, advances in technology, such as remote-operated vehicles and deep-sea submersibles, are revolutionizing our ability to access these hidden depths. Every mission to explore these remote areas feels like a treasure hunt, uncovering new species and ecosystems that can redefine our understanding of marine life. So, the next time you gaze at the ocean, remember, a staggering majority of its wonders are still waiting to be uncovered. Why exactly does America use so much land for cattle? Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States serves as vast pastures for cattle, totaling an astonishing 654 million acres. That's about 2.6 million square kilometers, or roughly 35% of the entire land area. This massive allocation emphasizes the significance of beef production in American agriculture. Each time you savor a steak or bite into a juicy hamburger, consider the extensive landscapes that make that meal possible. Not only do these pastures provide essential food resources, but they also generate substantial economic activity and support livelihoods for countless farmers across the nation. However, this commitment to cattle grazing brings along challenges, including land management and environmental concerns. As we enjoy the convenience of accessible beef products, it becomes increasingly important to think about balancing agricultural demands with preserving our environment. The intricate relationship between land use and food production highlights our responsibility to protect these landscapes while benefiting from them. Isn't it fascinating how much land plays a role in our food systems? Most people don't know this, but discover the secrets of the giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander holds the title of the largest amphibian on the planet, and it's truly a sight to behold. These impressive creatures can grow up to 1.8 meters long, making them longer than many small cars. Picture one of these gentle giants gliding gracefully through freshwater streams, its wrinkly, baggy skin shimmering in the dappled sunlight. This fascinating creature has inhabited our world for millions of years, surviving through various geological periods, and can live for over 50 years, often outlasting several generations of humans. Despite their remarkable longevity, these salamanders face increasing dangers due to habitat loss, pollution, and illegal hunting. Their unique appearance, characterized by feathery gills and their massive size, contributes to their appeal, but it also makes them incredibly vulnerable to threats. Conservation groups are racing against time to protect these extraordinary amphibians and their natural habitats, striving to ensure that future generations can witness the wonders of the Chinese giant salamander and keep them from slipping into extinction. Scientists recently discovered that Monte Aiguille mesmerizes adventurers. This breathtaking mountain, located in France's Vercors region, is renowned for its unique and striking shape, resembling a cake with its sharp, needle-like features. Rising dramatically from the lush valleys and dramatic cliffs surrounding it, Monte Aiguille captivates nature lovers and hikers alike. The mountain holds a rich history, having been one of the first peaks to be climbed in 1492, and its name translates to Needle Mountain, a nod to its serrated silhouette. The terrain around Monte Aiguille offers an array of trails, perfect for both experienced climbers seeking a challenge and casual hikers looking for stunning views. As you ascend, be enchanted by the diverse flora and fauna that thrive in this alpine habitat, which provides a backdrop of vibrant colors and unique ecosystems. However, caution is crucial. The steep cliffs pose a real danger, with sheer drops that can lead to serious accidents. So as you marvel at the majestic views from the summit, remember to stay a safe distance from the edge and enjoy the wonders of nature in this magnificent region. Hard to believe, but our universe could be flat. Imagine a universe where the rules of geometry are just like those in your high school math class, where parallel lines never cross, and the angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. Scientists propose that our universe might resemble this flat structure. This fascinating idea is rooted in cosmology, the study of the universe's structure, origins, and evolution. The universe's shape hinges on its overall density. If this density achieves a balance known as critical density, the universe can be flat. Observations of cosmic microwave background radiation, a faint glow that fills space and is a remnant of the universe's infancy, offer compelling evidence supporting this flatness, or, at the very least, suggest that the universe is quite close to being flat on a large scale. So what does this mean for the future? If our universe is indeed flat, it will continue to expand forever, with its speed gradually slowing down over time. Next time you gaze up at the stars, remember, you're not just looking at twinkling lights, but into a potentially flat universe that's unfolding endlessly around you. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Salar de Uyuni dazzles. This remarkable location in Bolivia is the world's largest salt flat, stretching over 10,000 square kilometers. Picture yourself walking on a blindingly white surface that glimmers under the sun, creating an illusion of endless space during the dry season. However, visit during the rainy season, and the flat transforms into a giant reflective mirror. This breathtaking phenomenon makes it nearly impossible to distinguish where the Earth ends and the sky begins, attracting countless photographers and adventure seekers eager to capture its ethereal beauty. Beyond its stunning visuals, Salar de Uyuni supports a unique ecosystem. For instance, it's home to vibrant flamingos that thrive in these salt-encrusted waters, feeding on microorganisms. The rich cultural heritage of Bolivia is also woven into this landscape, where the Aymara and Quechua people's traditions and practices enhance its allure. With its jaw-dropping scenery, diverse wildlife, and deep cultural connections, Salar de Uyuni is not just a destination, it's an unforgettable experience waiting to be explored. Guess what really drives lactose intolerance in humans? Lactose intolerance affects about 68% of people around the world, revealing a fascinating aspect of our biology. When we are infants, our bodies are designed to produce plenty of lactase, the critical enzyme that breaks down lactose, the sugar found in milk. However, as we grow older, the production of lactase often decreases, leading to digestive challenges for many when consuming dairy products. This change varies significantly across different populations due to genetic mutations. For example, many Northern Europeans carry a mutation that enables them to continue producing lactase throughout adulthood, allowing them to enjoy milk, cheese, and even ice cream without discomfort. In stark contrast, regions like East Asia reveal much higher rates of lactose intolerance, where adults struggle to digest dairy. This remarkable variation illustrates how our diets have evolved alongside our genetics over thousands of years, showcasing the diversity of human biology. It serves as a compelling reminder that what nourishes one culture might not be suitable for another. Isn't it interesting to see how our bodies adapt to what we eat? Here's a wild fact about Mark Zuckerberg's wardrobe. It turns out his fashion choice is rooted in a practical philosophy. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, has cultivated a signature look featuring gray t-shirts and hoodies. This isn't mere quirkiness. It's a deliberate strategy to optimize his mental energy. Zuckerberg believes that deciding what to wear each day can drain his focus, which he prefers to reserve for more critical tasks, such as leading a billion-dollar tech empire. This idea ties into the phenomenon known as decision fatigue, where our ability to make sound choices diminishes after many decisions throughout the day. By donning the same attire, Zuckerberg sidesteps the mental burden of coordinating outfits, freeing up cognitive resources for significant challenges. Interestingly, Steve Jobs adopted a similar approach, favoring black turtlenecks for the same reason. So, The next time you spot Zuckerberg in one of his trademark gray t-shirts, remember, this choice isn't just about comfort or simplicity. It's a smart move aimed at maximizing productivity.